The House and Senate return to Springfield tomorrow for a one-day special session, and a new bill filed in the House could impact school districts that defy the governor's mask mandate. Our Capitol Bureau Chief, Mark Maxwell, is live at the Capitol. Mark, dozens of public and private schools still on the state's probation list for refusing to enforce that mandate.
But Jennifer, let's put this in perspective. The overwhelming majority of the state's 850 plus public school districts and many dozens of private schools are enforcing Governor Pritzker's mask mandate. There were those few dozen at the outset who opposed the governor's mask mandate, said they would not enforce it. Some of them have since walked that back. And when the governor threatened to decertify or defund those districts, meaning their diplomas would not be certified by the state, they wouldn't be able to compete in IHSA tournaments, some of those districts walked that back. There are still a few holdouts now, and some of them might go so far as to challenge the governor's order in court. But at the same time, a House Democrat from Chicago is now filing a new bill that would give the governor that very legal authority to do just that, the authority the Pritzker administration says he already has.
I don't know, Representative Gonzales maybe thinks that the governor's actions aren't lawful if he has to introduce a legislation to make it lawful.
Do they not have that lawful authority today?
As I understand, they pretty much do, but we just want to make sure that we remove the ambiguity because I think what SB and the governor are doing right now, they're totally in their rights. Just want to make sure that, there's nothing that can be contradicted on that end.
Democrats like Representative Gonzales there say their plan would essentially enhance or strengthen the governor's powers, the state's powers to enforce public health guidance in local school districts. They do not believe that Republicans say it would undermine the governor's message that they already have that legal authority. Several of those same Chicago Democrats just recently, 2 months ago, voted to approve for the first time an elected school board in Chicago. And while they did that, they made the case that local control was the way to go to amplify parents' voices in that process over a state edict. I asked Representative Gonzales, how do you square those two positions at the same time? He said the pandemic is not a local issue only. It's a statewide and even a global pandemic. Reporting in Springfield, Mark Maxwell, WCI 3, your local news leader.